The Honorable Hon Rasso, member for Saku.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I wish to support the annulment of these regulations. Madam Speaker, as you know, this House is the supreme body that makes the laws of this land. And Article 94(5) of our Constitution clearly says that nothing outside this House or nobody outside this House will have the authority to make regulation or laws that are binding. And that is why everything that has to do in governance, in regulation, in policy, must come before this House. I would like to support the committee, particularly in the area of Article 18 of our Constitution, that extols the virtues of public participation. Public participation does not really means that people will gather in a hall and decide on a whim on the need of a certain thing. But the public is given full hearing of what is it that they really want about a particular law. And for that reason, public participation is one of the areas where the Constitution actually continuously, in different parts, says that the people must participate in the laws that are going to govern them. Madam Speaker, when we look at our university education, and my honorable colleagues will bear me witness, we come up with new universities. The universities increase fees. They bring about courses, maybe particular lecturers who would like to run particular courses without due regard to the large masses of the very poor Kenyans who are seeking higher education in this land. We actually allowed the Ministry of Education and the universities to get away with a crime, increasing the university fees from 20,000 to almost 50, 60,000. Where are these Kenyans going to get this money from? That is why we as members of Parliament must guard this country against any vices, particularly in terms of laws and regulation. Because our CDFs have actually become harbinger of bursaries, because we cannot do anything. If those youngsters who qualify to go for higher education are not able to pay fees, then why put money in project? Actually, we put most of our money in bursaries, so that none remain in the villages. Madam Speaker, what we are experiencing nowadays is privatization of education in Kenya without serious regulatory framework, where it is those who have money who come up with the schools and colleges, and they run it the way they want, so long as they pay the right bodies, the right individuals at that appropriate level. So there's very little protection for the Kenyan citizen. Therefore, looking at this particular regulation that has been annulled, if it is not consistent with our Constitution, if it is inconsistent with existing policies for higher education or university education, I think it will not stand the test of time. With those remarks, Madam Speaker, I support the committee's report and say let this regulation be annulled. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.